Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will show you how to create a filtered dashboard in AppSheet. So I have already a sample application here. Let me show you how this filtered dashboard work. So currently, once I reset this, the filtered view, it's gone. So let's say I'm gonna add here 01. So this is from January 1 to then I just want to see this cashier ID. Then I want to see the cash. It's give me the filtered view for this cash collection. Once I click card, it gives me the view for card. And then once I change the date range, let's say, it gives me this view only. So in short, this is a filter dashboard and it's dynamic. And the addition for this, I added as well let's say you want to download the this filtered view, you can just simply go here, expand this, and then I added an option for CSV here, wherein you can download the CSV view. I mean the data in the filtered view. So once I click this, it gives me a confirmation, and then once it will download the CSV here, and the same time as well you can view it. Since I don't have an Excel application in this laptop, I'm gonna open this CSV in Google Sheet. So as you notice here, so I downloaded this CSV. Let me see if it's the same. Then I'm gonna just upload. Then this is the file, the recent one, and then import data. Open now. So this is the CSV that we just exported. So it has 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is the same with this. So in this, you can create a report. All right, so let me show you how I did this um, filter dashboard. And let's reset this first and close this. We don't need this. And let's go to my database first. In my database, I have this table that I would like to have a filtered view. So this table is a collection table. The name of the table is collection, and it has each column, I mean each row, it has the seat, the date, the cashier, and the payment type. And in order to have a filter view for this, you have to add another table, which is correspond with this. So in the filter table, you can add in an ID, then a start date, end date, cashier ID, payment type. So this is depends to you if you want to have a multiple filter. So you can create only, let's say, by cashier ID. It depends to you. So in my sample, I have this multiple conditions, so I want to filter that. Then once you're done for that, you uploaded it already in the app sheet, and then let's start in the beginning. So I will remove all the views. Okay, let's start in the beginning. All right. All right. So I have these two table. This is the table that I would like to get the filter, which is the collection, and this is the table that we will input our filter selection. So let's review this filter selection, which is in filter table. So in filter table, I have this um, row, I mean row or columns, which is start date, end date, cashier ID, payment type. So in cashier ID, I you can keep it without a formula or you can apply a data validation. So what I did, I apply a data validation in this, which is the reference is in collection table, which is this table. So I applied a select expression and which is true, which is uh, cashier, all the entries in cashier ID. And as long as not empty, it will show in the drop down. So I use this expression and same goes with payment type. So here also I use a data validation drop down, which is also a select expression, and the reference is the payment type in the collection. So this there is no much formula in this, and once you're done for that, you can create a view in the UX. In the UX, you have to create a view which is new view and and put it in the filter table. Then you can name this, let's say, filter. Okay, then once you're done for that, choose the detail view. And the detail view, just keep it in the reference. So hide it. Then here, we're gonna have here a column order. So it's up to you how you're gonna arrange it. So for me, I'm gonna just put, let's say, a banner, then start date, end date, then I need the cashier. So these are my filter condition, and then I need this payment type. Then here is the design. You want to image styles fit. Then if you want to save space, you can just keep here side by side if you like. And then the another view that we're gonna create is in collection. But before we create another view, let's create a slice view, new slice, and then create a new slice. So here in the slice, I'm gonna just name this, let's say, filter data. So this is the filter data, and the table is collection, which is this table. Then we're gonna create a customized row filter condition here or an expression. So in the expression, we should use a yes or no expression here in order to in order for this expression to be valid. So we're gonna use is not blank. This is a yes and no expression. Then we're gonna use here any select. So we're gonna gather all the data and so filter. So this filter is this table. So we're gonna filter. There is a value here. Let me just keep it. Then filter. Then ID. This is the row key in the filter table, and then we're gonna use the an expression here. So depending on your criteria or in your filter selection, you can add as much as possible here. So let's say and so I wanted to this row. Let's say I'm gonna apply this row that date. So the date in the collection here date is more than or equals to the start date. The start date is, if you go here in the filter, we have what we call start date and end date here. So that's the one. And then another another filter is the same thing, this row, but let's say that date is less than or equals to, and this is the end date in the filter. And another criteria I have is um, payment type. Payment type is equals to payment type in filter. Then another condition is cashier. Cashier ID, excuse me, cashier ID is equals to cashier ID. Then I'm gonna close the is not blank statement expression, and then the rest I'm gonna close also. Okay, so is not blank any. So if this is not blank, the filter, so we're gonna gather the data in the collection table, or in these conditions the date, the payment type is equals. Okay, once it's done, I will also paste this expression in my YouTube description. Save it. Then here I'm just gonna have a read only. Then once you're done for that, you have to create a new view, which is, let's say, in the filter data. Then I'm gonna just name this the same. Let's say filter or filtered data. Then I'm gonna keep it in reference. I'm gonna keep it as a table. Then over here, I'm gonna just decide um, what are the views that I would like to to see, or let's say keep it in all other columns. Then and keep it as a ref. Then second thing you're gonna do is to add a new view. This time choose dashboard, and then I'm gonna just name this as filtered dashboard. Then here, keep it in the middle. It's up to you if where you're gonna place that filter dashboard. Then we're gonna add entries here. So my first entry is the filter data. With then I'm gonna have here the filter. Okay, and I'm gonna change the icon also. Anything here, filter. Use this, and let's save. So here, let's open let me refresh this. So over here, we don't have any data. So here, so what you're gonna do is in your here in the data, and then you go to the filter, make sure that your key column is ID, then you can go to your database and place anything here. There is already a value. Okay, so just place anything there as an initial, any text. Then once you're done for that, you go to your UX and go to the filter. In the filter that we created, the first view, this one, it's a detail type, right? Make sure you have to add this quick edits column. So here we're gonna add this. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add this. Okay. So this is our quick edit. Then save. Then we're gonna have an always an initial value there. Click the dashboard, and here we go. Let's refresh this in the big screen. So now let's try to do a filter data. So let's say I'm gonna need a data from third, from two, okay, and then the cashier, let's say ID, and I need card. So it shows me the data here. If I change it to cash, it's changed accordingly, and once I change the cashier, it's changed accordingly. And also, if you want to download this in CSV, all you have to do is you have to create an action here, create a new action, then look for this export CSV file. I'm gonna just name this as, let's say, CSV export. Then here there is like a appearance. You can change this icon to CSV. Then here we have display prominently, it's fine. Then in the behavior, we will only limit this in the filter data. So we don't want to show this to all in our app. So what you're gonna do is you can apply this expression called in context, then the view. The view is in the list. Remember we created the view, which is the view is filtered data. So it will only show there. So that's all. Then make sure you add always a confirmation, because once you click it, you don't want automatically to download. Sometimes we mistakenly click. So needs confirmation. It's up to you if you want to place a message here. Then save. Once we go back in our app, okay. So if you wanted to download this um, in CSV, expand this the dashboard, and it's not showing there. What is this view? Filter data. Filter data. Mhm. Let me try. It's not showing. Let me refresh. And also, I would like to see how we display it. And here, display prominently. No, display as primary. Once you hit save, it shows here. You click download, and then export to CSV. It will download the CSV. Now, what we need is to have an icon here to reset this filter. So to do that, you have to go to the behavior, then create a new action, and this action called here set values. Where is it? Set the values columns of this row, and then change it to filter, and name this, let's say, set or clear filter. Then here ID, no, there's no need to put an ID because that is the key column. Start date, it's up to you if you want to put an initial value. So I'll just keep it all empty. Cashier. Then here, okay. Then you can just change the icon. say receipt sync, use this, and good to go. So once I go back to my app, it display this one. Once I clear, it also clear the filtered data. So this is how you're gonna create a filter dashboard in AppSheet. And if you learned something in this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Or if you have any question regarding this video or any other video, you can leave a comment or you can contact me. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time in my next video.